I need to play with that. All right, so we are live here. We're gonna give it a second and go live on Instagram.
See if anybody that we notified we'd be on at 5 shows up. Because if they're not, they're fired.
We are live on Instagram, and then let's get our famous video going here. You ready?
Yep.
Alrighty, guys. John and Bryce, we are back.
What's going on?
So, tribute talks, we're making a small shift to Fridays. And it'll be sometime between that 5 and 6:30 start time. Just kind of depends on how the work day is going.
Yep.
So as you join us, give us a shout out. Tell us who you are. We just have a little eye icon to see that we had one. Now we have two. Then we have one.
We see you leaving.
We see you leaving.
You better not. We only got one person on there right now, so we're watching. And if you leave, it's all over. Let us know who you are.
That got creepy. All righty. So every week we definitely want to get back into it. So August is in probably every year. August will be a tough month because that's when school's starting up and we both work in schools and it just wasn't going to happen.
Busy.
Yeah. So we've got a lot to kind of go over, but we're going to change the format a little bit where we really would like to try to grow our engagement with you guys. So regardless when you're seeing this, if you there's a giveaway that we're going to be doing every Friday. And so you got to kind of hang with us. It's item number 7 that we're going to talk through. So you do need to listen through the thing.
It sounds like it could be a horror movie. Item number 7.
That's true. It does. So we are doing a giveaway, and then we'll talk through just all the stuff. So the big one is that kind of the recent highlights is we did a delivery we did it for Bartlesville area medics. It was a request that was submitted, and then through various donors and sales, we were able to, and we actually just did one with John Wayne, and he's with the Bartlesville Emergency Management Services. He also serves with the Bartlesville EMS, and then he also serves with Washington County as the medic for his goal is the medic for the SOT team.
Wears a lot of hats.
So he just picked up his kit. Did you? I don't know. Have you been able to hold those yet? Mm-hmm. Like they're packed.
There's some good amount of product in there.
Yeah. So it's a great kit from our friends over, I guess, down over at Refuge Medical.
Over at Refuge Medical.
If you guys haven't checked them out, they've got an affiliate link. I will actually add that into the comments.
Super high quality stuff. All made in America, of course.
Let's see. Affiliate store. So if you're interested in buying gear for yourself, if you'll use this link, we actually get a small percentage. My mouse went away. Where's my mouse? There it is.
Everybody needs one in their truck or car.
100%.
Or house.
All right. So I'm going to post the link. If you use this link, it gives you access to their whole store.
If you're here, let us know you're here. Drop your name and I don't know where you're from. I guess it's more of a thing when you're like a big,
right.
We are big, but we're not big. So, I mean, we probably know where most of you are from, but if we don't know you, let us know who you are and where you're from.
So the other thing, let's see. So we did the Bartlesville medics, and then we did John Wayne, and then throughout the week, Compton and today so Compton helped deliver the LifeVac kits over to Caney Valley, Copan Public Schools, and Dewey Public Schools. And then I met with, hey, what's going on, Christian?
Hey,
not just Oklahoma. You're in like the heartbeat of Oklahoma, near Bartlesville, we'll say. So the other thing is that we delivered the kits to Bartlesville Public Schools through one of the SROs. And the one thing that, so Compton kept like, hey, do I give them the little bag or the big bag? We bought 9 big bags. Well, it was 15 by the end of it. So every school got 2. Inside each 2 bags was another 4.
Really?
Yeah. So So like Caney Valley got 8 of the LifeVac kits. And the kind of the whole idea that when they build it for the school is that one goes in the principal's office, one goes in the gym, one goes in the cafeteria, one is used for practice, which I thought was a great idea. So like Bartlesville got 9 bags with 4 kits in each bag, and that 1 bag per school. And then I just emailed out, so I handed it off to Ben and then emailed out all the SROs that we met with. Just a quick, like, here's Project Tribute, because a couple of them didn't know that, hey, they were recipients. And so just a quick about Project Tribute, a little bit about the Arvest Foundation, because they're the ones that funded that. And then a training video from LifeVac, because you don't have to, it doesn't take any experience. It's literally you put it on their face and pull out. That's it.
I'd imagine if you've got social media, you've probably seen the videos of people using it. Even just in the past few months, I've seen probably 3 or 4 different videos, whether they were ads or someone just posting them. But they save lives.
Yeah. And so that's kind of the other cool thing is that they run the same thing, that if it's used, they'll replace it. And so that's kind of the same that we will do. And I put that in the email to the schools. So if you're in Bartlesville Public Schools, Dewey Public Schools, Caney Valley, or Copan, your schools are now outfitted with LifeVac. And you can just go on their website. And I posted on the photo on our Facebook page, I posted the link as well. And you've got all the training material there. So, and then the SROs have it where they can send that out if they're allowed to and all that.
That's a great tool.
Yeah, it's a solid tool. It's very simple to use. It's a plunger for your face. That's what it is.
Yep.
So, so that was a big delivery that we did. I don't know. I'm pretty impressed with it.
Yep. Good stuff. Let's see. So
go for it.
One question we want to ask y'all, and feel free to add it in the comments, is have you ever been in a situation where a life-saving device like a LifeVac could have made a difference? LifeVac, tourniquet, anything that we've delivered before. If you've ever been in a situation where gear like that could help, let us know. We'd like to be able to share your story, and be able to see too, kind of where the other situations where these things have been used.
Yeah. So, like Christian on here, he's used a tourniquet and Narcan to save lives. So there's a lot of gear out there, and we'd be curious to know, even if you're a citizen or a first responder, what have you used that you were, I couldn't have imagined not having that item on hand. Give us your feedback on gear that works. So next we've got Okie Jeep Jam. That's going to be the big event. It's in October. The tickets are live on their website. You can see it on Facebook as well. And then if you're part of a Jeep club, most of them are starting to post the groups going to Okie Jeep Jam. So we're going to be there. We're going to be there for the Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And it'll be probably a different crew. Like I'll go down Friday and Saturday. Bryce, you're probably joining Saturday?
Yep.
And then the whole crew will be there. So Bravado Wireless, they the last 3 years have sponsored a booth for us, and then they're also sponsoring a house for us. That way we've got just a place to sleep and shower while we're in Muskogee. If you haven't gone, it's a really cool event. So did you went last year, didn't you?
I did.
So
I liked it. It was one of my favorite events we went to last year.
Yeah, it's the vendor side of it. We're indoors. There is food trucks, and the food was good.
Yep.
I had, I think it was carnitas. I don't know if you remember what you got.
You know what? I don't remember.
But the food 2 years in a row. It's you guys are. Hey, thank you, Ben. Man, I appreciate you. So Ben Hollander is the sergeant over all of the SROs here in Bartlesville. Correct me if it's not sergeant. I always just think Sergeant Hollander. But so Ben and his crew, they're going to start working with those and getting those the LifeVacs out. But so the neat thing about how Okie Jeep Jam runs is that you have what's on. It's an airport. It's a closed airport, and they have all sorts of obstacles. So like the Jeepers Anonymous will host, and they'll monitor the obstacle course that's on site. But then there's all sorts of trail runs that you can sign up for as well to go like through Camp Gruber. And so it's a neat all weekend event, and there's lots to do. And then there's just hanging out. It's family friendly, chill. It's just one of my favorite events to go.
And a cool factoid from last year is we are not the primary recipient of any of the funds they get.
Yep.
However, they did cut us a check for, I think you said $1,500
Yep.
from last year. They cut it this year.
Yep.
So that was super cool too.
Yeah, it's hosted through, and I think it's the Muskogee Roundup Club is kind of the main group over it. And so we reached out to them after the fact, and every year it's just one of my favorite events. So we're going to take the engraving laser out there.
Yep.
So I think one of the questions that I've got for you guys, we can bring T-shirts, and I think we'll bring some for sure. I mean, that's just kind of a nice way to fundraise. But we're going to bring the laser engraver out. What are items that you guys would like to see engraved on? We've got bottle openers. We've got so instead of doing ducks, we're going to do dog tags that you can hang from like your mirror or from your Jeep handle, or keychain.
They look slick.
Yeah, they turned out really well. So we'll bring out those, and you can we can custom print. So we've got some that are already done with like Project Tribute logo and a flag on, and then we can customize those. But you could even literally walk up with your favorite cup and we could print your company's logo on your favorite cup.
Yeah.
So if you know that you're going to attend and you would like us to engrave something ahead of time, if you'll send me the logo and I can kind of tell you, here's the cups I have on hand, we can make it before we ever get on site.
Yeah. And if you have attended or you're going to attend this year, let us know too what you're excited about that's going on there this year. What do you know that was going on there that is what you are going for? Let us know in the comments.
And Amber is apparently officially coming to Okie Jeep Jam. She did not attend Baxter Springs, and that got awkward.
It did, because we low-key had beef with somebody that had some random person that just had a patriotic duck, like a giant inflatable patriotic duck. And so we're like pointing and cursing at someone over there who looks like it is her, and it's not. And still raffling off that knife for y'all. Oh, heck yeah. Very cool.
So on Okie Overland's Facebook page, and we'll I can't post it here just because I don't have Facebook up, but I'll post it again tonight. They're doing a raffle, and the idea is that the funds are going towards our Overland trailer build. The Okie guys are scheming up something. I don't know the details of it, but they're using it's an amazing knife. What's going on, Dablin? An amazing knife that even Bear, he was like, I was skinning a deer last night with that.
Dang. So it looks slick.
It does. So the Justin, if you're able to, can you post the link here? That way, as people are seeing it, it's kind of live. But so signing up on the raffle, they'll give you the number slots, and then they're doing the drawing for that. Proceeds are coming to Project Tribute, and you're getting a great knife.
Well, keep in mind, this knife is easily worth, if you were to go to a comparable website or go to their website. I can't remember the brand.
Yeah, it was a couple $100 though.
Oh yeah, it's easily a couple $100. But it's an amazing knife. And so I think it was just $25 to enter the raffle. And so to pay $25, help us.
So, yeah, $275.
$275 value of
for
a knife.
$25.
And you get it for $25, and all you got to do is go to that raffle.
Yeah.
You can find it on our page. We've posted it before. But I mean, that's a steal.
Yep.
And not only can you're helping us by doing that. And then
great product.
It's a great product.
It's also Okie Overland. If you guys aren't familiar, they're a great company.
Yeah.
They're over in Tulsa. I bought a couple things off them lately. They're kind of renovating my Overland trailer for me.
Your new trailer.
My new trailer that's being yep. So they're working on it, but just great group of guys. Solid. They if you are doing any kind of modification on your vehicle or Overland, I mean, even just they do it all. I mean, I hate to try to give examples because it truly is like, why didn't you call me for that? Well, I didn't know that you did that. There. So the link is up there. Thank you, Justin. And again, it's going through Okie Overland. So click the link. It's $25. And it is, we vetted this one. This is a true legitimate.
Can you copy and paste the link? Because right now only Facebook can see it. We'll try to get it. Maybe not.
Let's see. Oh, I can show it.
There you go. So that's the link there. Maybe.
Well,
there it goes. So that's the link that we're looking at there. It'd be good if we could get that so that people can see in the comments who's saying stuff. But we can if we click on it. Anyways, that's the link right there. If y'all want to go pick up a spot, $25 to potentially win a $275 knife. And I mean, this thing is like high quality. So if you want to help us out and get a super cool knife, go check that out.
And then Justin said that you can also just DM him and what is direct message? I was DM
A direct message.
It used to be instant. I am.
You have one message.
Yeah. Speaking of 3 seashells, do you know the reference?
3 seashells.
Yep, that came up last night at Cleat. I brought it up.
She sells seashells on the seashore.
Nope,
not that one.
It's also featured on Okie Overland's Facebook page.
Oh, there you go.
So,
easy enough.
I wish it would automatically.
I know, that's what I was saying.
Yeah. Alrighty, so featured on Okie Overland. So it's a fundraiser. It is legitimate. The money's going towards a project that we're working on with Okie Overland. It's kind of top secret. I don't fully know what they're doing, but they're up to something.
I'd like to get a tent on top of my Sequoia at some point. That'd be super cool.
That would be cool. Then we could like party. Oh yeah.
Right.
All right. So Okie Jeep Jam we're talking about. So the other thing that we did that I was really proud of, and I posted on Facebook. So you ought to go check it out. But we have, with the laser, I'm able to start doing things that are just more important.
First thing I thought of was, with the laser, we are unstoppable.
That's true. We really are. And so Kyle Davis is a Washington County deputy that died in the line of duty. And his family is somebody near and dear to not only just us as Project Tribute, but obviously just the Washington County, the Bartlesville area. And so one of his family members reached out. They're going to the C.O.P's retreat, and it's basically a retreat for family members that have lost I want to say police officer in the line of duty, but it's not just police, it's sheriff's deputy, law enforcement.
Right.
And so she asked, hey, can you make something for us to raffle off? And so that was the first decanter and 2 glasses that I made, was so that she could go send that off. And then I just told her, hey, we're going to work on something for the Washington County as well, for the Washington County Sheriff's Office. I don't know if we'll do a decanter, but she was going to think through some ideas. And then it won't actually let me post the link. So we'll share whenever we get done, Justin, I'll get on the Okie Overland page and share it again, just so we can keep it fresh. But yeah, so then the other group that we dealt with, we met over at MOA Tactical, we met at Burial Mounds, but it's the MOA Tactical.
Yep.
Did you see that? The flash?
Yeah, it was pretty. I think it's probably the best one we've made.
I put Carlos Hathcock on a bottle. Like, I don't know, like he was a sniper in Vietnam, but a world renowned sniper.
Wow.
But he also, once he got back from Vietnam, eventually he became a Tulsa police officer and was the SWAT sniper for Tulsa PD.
Wow.
So I was playing around with MOA Tactical, and their logo has the crosshairs, but then it's got the Arkansas and Kansas flags in the background. That even came through on the glass.
No way. That's too cool.
Right. So that one turned out really good. So we're going to work with the laser, and we can definitely, if you're looking for any type of glass work or custom cups for your event, we're not going to charge an arm or leg. We're just going to use the funds that you pay us, and the profit, for lack of better terms, we're going to go buy tourniquets.
Yep.
So if you're looking for any kind of office gift or department, hey, we want to put our badge on a cup, we can do it. I just need the logo file, and we'll figure out what cup you want, and then we'll throw it down. But
Sweet.
it's just a way that we can fundraise to get gear in the hands of first responders.
Perfect. Let's see. So what do you think? Let's see. What meaningful project do you think that we should take on next? Do you let us know if you have ideas of something like in kind to that, like what we just talked about. What can we do more to support our community that way? If you have ideas, let us know in the comments.
Yeah, that would be pretty awesome.
Yeah.
And the other thing that we're trying to figure out is, what are the things that you guys want to see? I mean, there's a lot of Bryce and I suck at taking pictures. And there's a lot of hours spent that we don't share. And I'm kind of wondering, should we start sharing? Should we start posting? I mean, we had a board meeting just this week. We didn't take a photo or anything. We just did a delivery. We did take a photo of that. So there's lots of hours behind the scenes of to make things happen, and it's a ton. I mean, it's even, we've got just tons of people like Justin here that are supporting us and just saying, hey, don't forget about us. And It's like, no, absolutely not. We've got you, but thank you for the reminder, because we're getting pulled in all directions.
That's right.
So if there's something that you wish or would like to know more about us, chime in and just let us know.
Yeah.
The other thing we're going to start doing is community spotlight. We want to spotlight a hero every Friday. So this one is going to be our life number 27, and it was a recognition. Now there was an Osage County deputy on scene, and so we really want to recognize both. But the Osage Nation Police Department, that's a group that I spent a lot of time with over the last year. Just we've done a lot of deliveries to them.
Mhm.
They're served Pahuska, but the Osage Nation. And so Misty Perryman of the Osage Nation Police Department, she took part in a scene where a victim had self-inflicted wounds, and her and a officer or a deputy of the Osage County were able to provide bleed kits to save the life, and that became Life 27 saved from our donations and our work. But I just, thank you, Misty, for what you do. Thank you for serving the Osage Nation and in the community around,
Yeah.
because there is that mutual aid between Osage Nation and the Pahuska and all that. So,
Yeah.
so we really want to spotlight every week, spotlight a hero and a first responder that's gone above and beyond, and they're going to hate the word hero.
Mhm.
We've learned this,
Yeah.
but it's the truth.
It is. Yeah. So if you have someone that you'd like to nominate from your community that has participated in something similar, or just someone you think that needs recognition, let us know. You can leave it in the comments. You can send a message to us too, but I mean, we want recognition. So, I mean, feel free to drop it in the comments and we can add them to our next episode.
And it can be a news article if you're seeing a news article come through.
Yeah.
Just put it in the comments and then we'll pull it for the next Friday, because basically every Friday we want to do a raffle. We want to do a highlight of a first responder, and then the next thing is we want to talk about myths about first responders. So the first one that we've seen it a lot, that people don't understand what first responders go through. And so there's this misconception that that's just their job and they just, eat all that trauma and spit it out. No problem. It doesn't impact them. And so with September being National Suicide Awareness Month, I wanted to bring that to light, that first responders are people.
Mhm.
Simple as that. All the men and women that I come across are just your neighbor, your friend, your cousin, your aunt, your uncle. They're just normal people that took a job different than what the rest of us are doing.
Mhm.
They answered the call. So if you go back on our YouTube channel or our podcast, you will hear so many stories of first responders, and the two questions we'll never ask is, tell me about your worst call and have you ever killed someone. We'll
Mhm.
never ask that question.
Mhm.
But they almost always will start talking about the things that impact them, and it's the smell, it's the sounds, it's the screams, it's the photos. It's they don't just let that moment go, they relive it.
Yeah.
And so that's what one of our missions is, to help save lives. And so if you're a first responder in the Washington County area or in the Bartlesville area, our office space is available. If you want to talk with a peer support counselor, we know a few folks in the area, a couple of the chaplains, a couple of the peer support mental health folks, that you're welcome to use the office as a safe space, have that conversation, decompress. And it's not getting help. It's just saying, I'm struggling and I want to talk about this.
Yep.
So if you know somebody and you're like, man, they don't want to go here, but if we had a space, I'll
Yeah.
go with them.
A neutral space.
Yeah. So definitely, there was too many first responder suicides over the last couple of weeks, and one is too many, frankly. But
Mhm.
if we can do anything to erase that stigma, they relive the traumatic moments. It doesn't go away. So those stupid questions of, tell me about your worst call,
Yep.
don't do it.
No.
Just don't.
Mhm.
So what are some other myths that you would like us to kind of talk about? What are things that you wish you could ask a first responder? Because some of it we've already asked, and
Yep.
some of it we've already been told. So if you're listening to us and you hear this later on, chime in on a question that you wish that you knew, or something that a misconception or a myth that you would like. Like I didn't. So one of the questions I didn't understand is, when fire shows up, why do they start breaking every window in the house?
Yeah.
Like, doesn't that make the fire bigger? Like, yes, but it doesn't make the house explode. Oh,
Yeah,
okay. Well, that makes
makes
sense. Or like Justin Miller, when do you decide whether you're going in the house or not? Well, his answer was, if there is a survivable space, we're going in.
Yep.
Holy hell.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it is cool.
So
And make sure, if you're tuning in with us now, you drop a like and share too, so that other people can get involved in the conversation and hear more about us.
And then let's see here. So contest, let's see here. So we did the Q&A. So contest and giveaway. We are every Friday going to be doing a contest or a giveaway. And so this one I've got, let's see if I can get a camera on it here. Boom. So these are some hefty
You could
beverage
you
mugs.
could hurt someone with that.
Yeah,
thing.
they're hefty. So for next Friday, whoever, so to enter in for this week for these, and we can probably ship them to you. I would rather, bring them by your house or drop them off, or you can come get them at the foundation. But we will print anything on these that you have. So if you have a company logo or a badge, anything like that, we can print on here. But if you like the page, comment, and share, then that enters you in the drawing. And the next Friday, we will announce kind of the winner. And if you don't have an idea, we can just pop an American flag and put the Project Tribute logo, but the set of mugs. And then every Friday, we will be doing in his laser engraved stuff. Oh, thanks, Christian. Appreciate that, brother. But yeah, I mean, it truly is any logo. So if you run a small business and you want your small, man, I wish I had that on a beer stein. Well, now's your chance.
Yep.
All I need is an image and we can print it on there.
Or if you need the signature piece for your man cave,
yeah,
or your bar,
yep,
let us know. But you can only win if you follow our page, and share.
Yeah. Right? So, sorry. Comment on this post.
Comment. I don't see nearly enough comments.
Yep. So comment on this post and share this post.
Yep.
That way people can see it. And then and we purposely are not putting this in. So in the typing section, it's not in there. They have to watch this to see it.
Yep.
So they have had to have stayed with us for 26 minutes. But so if you go and comment, how's the cuff stuff going? I'm interested in paying you for this work, man. So the cuffs, the hard part is the black ones turned out really well. I got the yellow paint off, but the chrome, it just takes the chrome off. So they just look not rusty, but let's stop by and I'll show it to you. So we've got the settings right. It just, the chrome ones don't look as like ornate and cool as you would hope. So it's cool. And I've got a bunch of pairs here too. So
you know what you could do to make it really crazy for the giveaway?
Okay.
Is for every comment you leave is an additional entry.
Well, then Christian's going to win.
Yeah.
Okay. So you need to comment.
So just, I mean,
and then
I give emojis. So, I guess it doesn't have to be a word. It just has to be
you have to comment and share.
Yep.
But
so if you don't, if you make 50,000 comments, but you don't share the post, then you're not qualified.
Okay. So a share and the number of comments each. If you share, each comment gets you a ticket or an entry.
If you share, each comment gets
so the share kind of turns it on, right? And then
correct.
Every comment is your ticket going into the bucket.
Yeah. Okay. So the share is like the qualification, and every additional comment. Oh, heck yeah. Thanks, Christian. And hey, Kelly, how are you?
Yeah. So Kelly is so she actually got the decanter. I want to keep calling it a flask. So she got we need to do a flask.
Yeah.
So Kelly is who came and got the decanter and the 2 glasses and taking it over to the event. Wait, is that this video? Share to other page. Yeah, I would say the number of shares.
Yeah, because we can see where you share it to. So if you share it to a bunch of different pages, that works too.
Yeah.
Then so shares count. So share it to everywhere you can, and then every additional comment is another entry.
Yeah, but you have to have a share and a comment.
You have to have both.
And then every share or comment after that, sharing this video. Yep. Like when we get done, you're going to see it. I mean, you can share it while we're live, or you can share it when we're done. Okay, I think that's yeah. This feels
so.
Emily Wood,
there you
fire.
Go. There's my wife. We're gonna win. I'm gonna go make a ton of comments after this.
I don't know that I'm gonna allow this.
Maybe we'll just give it away.
Block. Alrighty. So let's see here. Featured on Okie Overland page. Oh, that's okay. So because I started. All right. So Emily said fire. Sharing this video. Yep.
So share the video. Sometimes you can share it to different Facebook groups too, as long as you're allowed. Share it to your page, and then like I said too, every additional comment they'll count as another entry, and I'm sure that'll make it fun to count for us, but and hopefully drum up some participation. So if you're just tuning in, we got 2 mugs here that we're going to engrave for somebody. But in order to get one of those mugs, we can put whatever engraving you want on there. You've got to share it. And so for every share to every page that you share it to, that's 1 entry. And for every comment, that's an additional entry. Yeah,
Okay. And so Friday next week, we'll do the drawing, and then basically every Friday,
and every Friday we're gonna try to do some sort of raffle for something.
Yep. So like Dablin, if we got the JA logo and this went to a JA member and they wanted JA mugs,
Yep.
we would print it on. I can print it on the glass.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay, I'm excited about this. All right, let's see here. So we've got that going. Shared to JA. Oh, JA is Jeepers Anonymous, if you guys aren't aware.
Yep.
MB Jeepers. That's Mac. No, that's not Mactown. Who's MB Jeepers? I won't cheat. Only did it once to be fair. And Bryce can have my glass if I win. No, he cannot. He can only have one.
There can only be one.
But I've got the high ground. 3 seashells is so I made the comment yesterday in my post cleat defensive training tactics old man river post. I don't know if there was the bottle of ibuprofen, the glass of wine, and my ankle being iced.
I'm hurt.
So the movie Demolition Man, can I share it to TikTok and my phone? Yeah, I'm good with that. I think maybe a break off of a Wall Street Jeepers. Well, what's the MB stand for? Okay, so on Demolition Man, Sylvester Stallone is frozen as a police officer in the 90s. He then gets rebirthed as a police officer in 2032. And
it sounds familiar.
Yeah, you better know it. Like this is going to be this is the next Warren G. Like this one this is homework. So then in 2032, cussing's not allowed, fast food's not allowed. It's all illegal. And so he goes to the bathroom and then he comes back and says, hey, you all know that you're out of toilet paper. And Rob Schneider starts making a joke to Sandra Bullock going, he doesn't know about the 3 seashells. So it's how they instead of toilet paper, they have 3 seashells in 2032. But what Sylvester Stallone does is he goes and cusses a whole bunch and the ticket machine starts printing out paper tickets. And so he's like, now I'm good.
Huh. Kind of sounds like what's the movie where everybody's stupid?
Idiocracy.
It kind of sounds like
don't you ever say the Demolition Man is like Idiocracy.
There sounded like there's some similar like with the tickets and stuff.
Speaking of movies people haven't seen, my shift partner Tombstone's good.
I love Tombstone.
Yeah, so that was the first thing that we printed.
I'll be a Huckleberry.
I'll be your Huckleberry. Yeah. Shared a 918 off-road. Nice, thank you.
It's just I'm your Huckleberry.
Yeah, and then we did the mustache on. Yeah, that was a good one. So let's see here. All right, sidetracked. Okay, so foundation updates. Kind of the last thing we've got is we're working on the trick or trunk. We do need to. We'll kind of decide what day, sometime in September, that we're going to do it. So I know that like my mom she did a Sam's Club run for candy. So if you guys want to help and start bringing us candy to the foundation. It's going to take a lot. I know that our friends over at Patriot, they stacked up a bunch.
Well, last year we had to have had like a few hundred people come through
easily.
We think it was because everybody else canceled theirs because they're weenies,
right?
Because it was raining a little bit, not even really raining. It was like misting. But yeah, we could definitely use the candy because last year we had a ton of people come by.
Well, and that's what we had Dewey PD, we had officers from Bartlesville.
It was a party.
Yeah,
it really was.
Was there a fire truck? I feel like there was a fire truck.
I don't know. I don't remember if there was a fire truck last year. There were definitely multiple police vehicles, though. Yeah, like 3 or 4, I think, at one time. We'll
be doing that again this year, and that's rain, sleet, snow, or shine, unless it's unsafe. We will be doing it here at the foundation office again. And that's not a fundraiser. That's we just are handing candy out.
Yep.
And then,
but I mean, you can give us money if you want to. But...
oh yeah, fair. Speaking of,
we won't turn your money away
if you want to donate.
If you'd like to donate to the Project Tribute Foundation, please text Bleed Kit to 918-856-3977.
So we are a volunteer operated nonprofit. 100% of the proceeds goes towards us buying gear that we give out to first responders. And then we spend a lot of time. If we don't get direct donations, we then go find and connect donors with needs.
Yep.
Trunk or treat. Yes. Sorry. I keep saying trick or treat.
Last year, you wouldn't stop saying trick or trunk.
Trick or trunk. Yeah.
Trunk or treat.
Look, man, I have not used any 4-letter words in an hour. So give me some kudos here.
Trick or trunk or treat. So, because if it's just a trick or trunk, then I mean, you lose. You either get tricked or.
What's worse is Jeeps don't have trunks.
That's true too. So what are you doing?
I don't know. We're opening the cargo bay and not
See, there's no treat involved in a trick or trunk.
Right.
I mean, I don't know. What do you get tricked into a trunk?
I-
Yeah. See, that's not a good look.
That's not a good look. All right. So other items. Let's see here. We got the trigger trunk. Is that right? Trunk or treat? I
You just did it again. Did you write it that way?
That was Chat GPT that did that.
What?
Yeah. So I'm right. I agree with AI.
I don't know. Is it trick or treat or trick or trunk? Let us know. I'm saying trick or. I even said it wrong. So it's obviously trick or treat. It's all trick or treat, but it's a trunk or treat.
Trunk or
Is
treat.
it trunk or treat or trick or trunk?
I'm saying trunk. Ooh, I'm
Try
not
saying that 5 times fast.
No kidding. All right. And then weekly giveaways, then the bingo night, and then Bryce had
subscription boxes.
Yes.
So a lot of companies in various markets, groups, companies. The idea is it's a way for us to raise money, but we're thinking of every month putting out like some kind of subscription box. So say you'd pay maybe like $25 a month or something like that, and we would give you a little care package essentially of that month's like design, whether it's on a shirt or on a mug or on a cup, and maybe some stickers, something that would be like, if you were to add up the value, you'd be getting a way better value purchasing that than say if you just bought a mug from us. But that way, it's a way for us to create more revenue for the foundation, not revenue, but ways for us to raise money for the foundation. And then it provides you value too. And so we've got like a ton of designs just kind of sitting in a computer and just waiting for us to do something with them. And so the idea is we could take those and put them on something, and then every month we could release kind of a new one, maybe something you haven't seen before,
right?
Or maybe bring back an old design that we haven't used in a while. But what do you guys think of us doing like some kind of subscription box where, say, you would pay $19.99 or $25 a month, and then every month you would get a different kind of curated box of goodies from us, essentially?
Well, and it would be made here at Project Tribute by Bryce and I, and then volunteers. Like this isn't something coming out of some other.
No.
Like we are manually managing it and saying. So I mean, the stickers might be crooked if I'm the one doing it.
But they're stickers. And I mean, like the idea is that the value that you'll be getting in that box, like you could be paying $25, but if you're getting something that's like, you look at the value of it all, and it could be $40 or $30, but you'd be getting more of a value in it and be paying less.
Yeah, I mean, our goal would be to make a buck or two off of each box, or something small. I mean, not massive profits. And then, but if you put a shirt and a mug in a box, that's $40.
Yeah,
versus...
I mean, but at the same time too, all that money is going, to the cause. So, so that's the kind of idea. Let us know what you think about that in the comments. Should we do a subscription box type setup where we make custom products for you every month and ship them out regularly? And if you're here, drop a like and share this video, not only so we can kind of help get our names out there, but also, if you didn't hear, we're doing a giveaway of these mugs here. We'll customize them for you. All you have to do is share this video as much as you're able, and then also leave as many comments as you can. Every comment and every share is an entry.
And then once we kind of pick whoever's the Friday winner, we'll reach out to you and figure out what do you want us to print on that item, be it a mug, coffee mug. We've got our Project Tribute shirts. We'll do several items.
We print just about anything. So
yeah, just not on skin so far.
Yeah, we tried that.
We did. It didn't work.
No.
Someday.
And it wasn't even like destructive, which was even more disappointing.
Yeah.
Like we were hoping.
All right. So closing remarks. The big thing that we need you all's help is, so oddly enough, we are monetized through Facebook. So we get like $5 a month, but that's $5 a month I can put towards buying gear for first responders. We are, I mean, Bryce and I, I took a half day from work today, but so Bryce and I, we have day jobs, and this isn't it.
Nope.
So we need your help to kind of keep this cause going, and not only keep it going, but to make it flourish. So that's kind of the ask, is when you guys see posts, hit that like button. And the hope is that your like is telling Facebook's algorithm to put us in front of other people. And that's how potentially we see more donors. And it also helps people understand that we're true and we're legitimate. But from my board, and I mean, Bryce is one of the board members, but we had a board meeting just last week where we were just talking about the things, kind of the future of the foundation. And It looks good.
Mhm.
It's just a matter of growing our engagement and growing our kind of our efforts.
Yep.
So we need your help. But so far we've put about $270,000. It's between $270,000 and $260,000 of gear in the hands of first responders across the U.S. And that's saved 27 lives so far.
Yep, that's a big jump from this time last year.
Yeah, it's just last week.
Yeah.
I can't keep up with the hashtag or the tally marks nowadays.
Yeah.
Alrighty, final thoughts.
Hit that like button and share.
Yeah,
and get involved in that raffle. If we've said it a bunch of times now, but we really want to see a lot of participation. So every comment is an entry, every share is an entry. We'll put anything
free.
You want. Yep, and it's free. You get nothing.
There's no ticket to buy. There's no purchase necessary. Like
share the video and comment as many times, like the video, and we will. If you get drawn, then we will customize these for you. And we're doing a new drawing every week for a different item. So,
yep. And then I posted on the comments our shirt store. So this is they're printed from Shop Overland Apparel. Did I miss a date for bingo?
Still working on that.
Yeah, so not yet. It's in the works.
Yep.
Bryce has just got to reach out to the Crafty Candle Shop.
Yep.
They're so downtown. It used to be an old sporting goods store. I didn't realize.
I saw a photo of it. It looks sweet.
Yeah. I drove by it. No, I ran by it yesterday. Twice.
You ran.
Yeah. it sucked. But it's a nice little shop.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, they've got a good setup over there. All right. So that's it for us. Again, no purchase needed. The only thing is that we're going to reach out to you on Friday. If on the winner, if we don't hear from you by about Saturday, then we'll go to the next person. And then every Friday we want to do a drawing. So that does mean that if you win, you need to reach back to us on that same day. That way we don't get a backlog.
Yep.
But other than that, guys, the mugs are going. We're doing custom engraving on damn near anything at this point.
Yep.
Except skin.
Yeah, it doesn't work.
It doesn't work. Other than that, if you listen to the post, please engage, ask questions. We want to know, like, what are the things, what are myths that that you would like to dispel about first responders? Is there a first responder that you would like us to recognize? Even just send us the news article. And then, one of the things that I was thinking about this that I almost missed talking about. So I can tell you that in the Bartlesville area, which would service Bartlesville, Dewey, Nowata, basically all of Nowata County, Osage County, and Washington County, every school, every first responder within those three counties is covered by an amount of tourniquets that has not been seen since the launch of Project Tribute. Mm-hmm. So, today we put out the LifeVac kits in the hands of all the SROs, but before that, we put mass casualty bags in the hands of on every fire engine in Bartlesville. We've now outfitted the medics that would actually go into the buildings during a crisis. So they're not on the ambulances, but they're on the actual medics that would go in. Then the SROs all have a mass casualty kit. And then the Washington County, and then from the mass casualty kits, the individual first responders have tourniquets left and right. So I hope that we never see a catastrophe such as what was seen this week. But if it happens, our community is better prepared than it ever has been. The SROs, they got a grant for those shields. Then they've got the medical gear. We did the Stop the Bleed training through Refuge Medical. I mean, our first responders in our community are better prepared and better fit for a disaster because of you all's help.
Yep.
I mean, and huge donors like the Cherokee Nation, Walmart. I mean, I hate to miss somebody, but we've had so much support in what we do that every time that I see these tragedies, I know that through our followers and through our donors and through our work, our community is ready to respond to a catastrophe to a level that no one else really out there is.
Yeah, no, there's people walking around out there right now that wouldn't have been without donations from y'all and the efforts that we've put in at the foundation. So please, if you can, text bleed kit to us at that.
I'll get it up.
Yeah. So it says text bleed kit to 918-856-3977.
And then if you're wanting to get involved and just know more about Project Tribute, we do have our website up. It is www.projecttribute.com. Everything about us is up there. So if you want to get involved and be kind of a stronger volunteer, I don't ask much of folks, but definitely do what you say you're going to do. I don't a bunch of excuses and I would have or I could have or I should have. Nah, if you say, hey, I'm going to do this, do it. That's all I ask from anybody. So, and then I think that's it for the moment. Anything I've missed?
No, I think that's pretty much covers everything.
All righty, guys.
I think it's my favorite episode yet, I think.
Yeah, I think that, asking quite like I definitely want to be more engaging and have more conversations with everybody.
Yep.
So,
cool.
All righty, guys. Well, have a great Friday. I'm going to be busy this weekend. You do anything fun this weekend?
Flooring.
Yeah. I thought that might be your answer.
Projects.
All righty, guys. So as you see this, whatever time of the day or night that you're seeing this, up until Friday of next week. So basically Thursday night, we will close it, and then that way we can Friday announce who's going to be the drawing for the 2 mugs. And again, they're big. I mean, that's probably, I don't know, 32 ounces. Probably.
It's a lot of ounces.
Yeah,
there's a lot of ounceage in that.
Yeah.
That
and
receptacle.
you can hold soda and
the possibilities are endless.
Pasta.
I mean, it also could be used for self-defense.
That could be, yeah.
Viking. I mean, it's heavy. Like,
oh, I didn't realize I never changed the camera back. Sorry.
Now they can see me.
Now they can see you. Alrighty, guys. Well, that was an hour of me then. I'm bad.
No, I mean we didn't do that till like towards the end. So
okay.
They only had to stare at the glasses for
too long.
A while. But it's just a great reminder to participate in the raffle by either leaving a like or sharing the video.
All righty, guys. We're going to sign out. Really appreciate you. Again, we couldn't do it without you.
Nope.
So have a great rest of your evening. Have a great Friday, and everyone be safe and carry a freaking tourniquet.
Carry a freaking tourniquet. This is Project Tribute signing off.